In today's video, I'll be doing a guide on the SEED ASTRAY event. So, without further ado, let's get started. If we click on the SEED ASTRAY event shown on the right of the screen, we are able to come to this tab. Inside this tab, we are able to see that there are event stages, boss battle, mission, and story. Okay, so let's jump into event stages first. So for event stages, right, basically is something similar to what you have for story mode. Yep, there is first clear rewards, and basically you can do all the way till hard. Yep, for hard mode, it is locked at 3 tries per day. So yep, in order to maximize the farming efficiency of your account, do remember to clear 3 times hard mode for the 3 stages on the daily basis. So if we click on stage 7, we click on the magnifying glass, we can see that these are the recommended CP mission objective and the obtainable rewards. Yeah, so inside the normal stages and hard mode, right, you are actually able to get boss battle tickets, which in turns let you fight the boss fight. Okay, so this cover it for the event stages. Moving on, I'll demonstrate the boss battle. So inside the boss battle, there are for 3 difficulty. Basically, there are normal, hard, and expert. And in each difficulty, they have their own, I would say they have their own rewards. So for example, if we go into the expert mode, we can see that there are first clear reward, and inside here there are different enemies appearing. You can also get the event medal, which will enable you to do the lottery events. Okay, so sometimes blue astray for the respective difficulty will just pop up on a random. For example, if you are farming hard mode now, sometimes if after certain times of doing or skipping hard mode gold frame, hard mode blue frame will be unlocked. Likewise, after certain time of doing Astray gold frame on expert, right, expert mode blue frame will just randomly pop up. So it is all dependable on luck, and for each stages you can actually see the number of reward medals for you to exchange for your lottery system is actually different. Okay, so do take note of this. Inside development diagram, you can see that there are a few models, or I would say there are a few MS which you can build. So for this development diagram, there are not much, but one unit which I definitely would recommend you guys to build is this gold frame over here. So if we look at the development diagram, we can see that these are the materials which are needed to develop the Astray gold frame. And if we click on the magnifying glass, we are able to see the battle skill weapon ability of gold frame. What makes this gold frame stands out from other model, I would say, is that for this gold frame, he actually has this map attack. Yup, this is a development unit with map attack, and you are easily able to 3-star upgrade him, which make it very valuable, because it is very seldom, right, that you have a unit which is of development SSR grade that have a map attack, and this make this unit very useful. Okay, so with that out of the way, I think, oh, also one thing which I would like to add is, if you look at the top right section of the screen, you can see that there are actually different rewards if you have development far into this development diagram. For so like other development diagram, for 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%, there are different rewards. So do remember to complete your SEED ASTRAY development diagram, because I think it is only available for this event. Okay, so that covers it for the development diagram. And the last, before we jump into the fight, that I would like to show you guys is this medal supply over here. So for this medal supply, right, if we click on the all lineups, we can see that these are all the different rewards that we can get in the lineup, which make it very valuable to do, because you are basically able to get units, you are able to get tickets, you are able to get upgrade materials for your units. So yep, you are also able to get SSR development gold frame and blue frame here, which makes this event very much available to do. Yeah, definitely you should try to complete the lineup as far as possible, because all these, I would say, all these materials are very valuable for the progression of your account, and it will definitely assist you to build your account much better. Yeah. There is even unit upgrade data SSR, and this for this lineup it can go all the way up till 7. So I think the best that you can do, right, is actually you should try to clear six times. You should try to reset 6 times, because in 6 times, right, you are actually able to get the very precious limited off for the Mobile Suit Gundam SEED ASTRAY unit, and you are also able to get the weapon upgrade parts which is only currently available in the shop. So definitely you should try to proceed in this lottery system event as much as possible and to cap out on the top rewards. Okay, so I will end this video with a fight, and just nice, I have this blue frame expert. So yeah, in this video I will also demonstrate the fight to you guys, and if you have any difficulty in clearing the content in one shot, I think that this will also be a very good guide to you. So without further ado, let's jump into the fight. So these are all the units which I'm using right now, and you can also see the supporters which I'm using for this fight. Okay, so this is basically my squad 1, and this is my squad 2. Okay, so yeah, let's just jump into the fight. I will also demonstrate to you guys why it is important to reroll for a supporter unit, for a UR to have the debuff of the specific element that your main DD is doing. Okay, so in this fight, the top priority, right, is definitely the 2 units to the left and right of the boss, which is this Illusion Jin Custom and this Gundam Astray Raid. These are the top 2 units which you will want to try to get rid of first. Okay, so why is it so important for you to have a supporter type UR unit? Because for supporter type, right, they are actually able to inflict debuff on the boss. For example, you can see that for this supporter, she actually has a inflict damage taken up from special weapon up to 25%, which works well with my unicorn, because if we click on unicorn, you can see that his EX attack is actually off the special element. Yep, beam, special, range, melee, awaken. So basically he has all range, he has all type, and one of the main condition of this EX is the closer he is to the enemy, the greater weapon power increases up to 15%. So do read through the skill of your units carefully to determine who works well together. Okay, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section and I will try to help you. Also, if you are interested in the game, I'll post a link to my reroll guide so you know what are the units to reroll for. So yep, let's do this fight. What I'll do is I'll apply the debuff on the boss first. Basically, I'll be skipping through all the animation. Yep, and if you guys would like to see the animation, do try it out on your own, as I think definitely it will be a much pleasant experience for you all. So with this out of the way, our main target definitely will be the Astray Blue Frame, but let's see what other move can we make. So let's use Gundam Aerial to apply debuff on Red Frame. I would say after playing the game for so long, right, this game definitely feel the most fun when you are playing on manual mode. Yep, but for story mode, basically you can just auto through it. And I'll try to clear as much mob as possible with my Strike Freedom. So for Exia, I'll also try to clear as much mob as possible so that we can focus on the boss next turn. For Justice, I will just use the ES skill because the ES skill is actually able to inflict the attack down 30% on the boss. So yep, I'll be using it to lower the attack of the boss. And we will be using Striker Gundam. Using his skill to boost up his own attack, and let's not use the EX. Instead, we should use, because the EX skill is the lower the HP, but basically my striker is full health, so not worth it to use it. So I'll use this increased critical damage and try to bring the HP of the boss down. This boss actually have 35 bar of HP, so yeah, definitely you want to try to whittle down the boss as much as possible. And I'll just use the ES skill of Barbatos. We will go on the full attack the next turn because I want to apply as much debuff on the boss before we go all out. Yep. So just... what should we do? I think what we should do here is we should... yep. Support defense by Justice. And nope, we should not, because I want to get my Striker Gundam HP down, so I will just opt out this time around. And I'll use the 36 EN skill. Opt out again. Just using the 36 EN skill. Okay, so in this turn, we will try to first apply the max. We will try to apply the max debuff on the boss, so we can better utilize the defense of our attacker next. Applying the debuff on the boss. Yep, and apply the damage taken from special weapon up 25% on the boss again before our strike freedom goes all out. And now my Exia can just finish off this small mob over here before concentrating on the boss. Okay, using the MP, activate the MP, and also to activate the attack up. Exia EX actually do, as you can see, the closer you are to the enemy, the greater weapon power increase. So definitely Exia want to be in melee range. So yep, let's do it. And Unicorn want to be in the his EX also want to be the closer to the enemy. So, but before that, we will first buff up. And yep, we will do the ESQ here. Our Justice will use his ESQ to inflict the attack down 30% on the boss. So you can see that the debuff for the boss is slowly stacking up now. Barbatos will also just use the EX on the boss. So now, next I will be using Strike Freedom. So for Strike Freedom, what he wants to do is he wants to get as far away from the boss as possible. So we will be attacking the boss from over here. Let's see how much damage my Strike Freedom is able to do. Select weapon. I'll just use this weapon which also inflicts attack down. Oh, he missed. Okay, so yep. For Striker Gundam, I'll use this skill to boost his own attack by 20%. And yep, I'll start using the ESQ. I'll start using the ESQ on the boss. So basically, this is how you repeat and how you get the boss done. Okay. If I opt out here, my striker Gundam is actually able to take more damage. So yep, let's take some more damage and try to raise the damage of Striker Gundam as much as possible. I think for here, we definitely need to defend. So yeah, we'll be choosing defend and using the ESQ of my Striker Gundam, because I think the HP is low enough now. Okay, so like the previous turn, I'll be applying all the debuff on the boss. So yeah. And let's start off with Justice, boosting, lowering the attack of the boss using the ESQ. And Unicorn using the attack boost and using his EX. And Striker Gundam boosting up his own attack and using his EX on the boss. My Barbatos will also be doing the same, using the EX on the boss. Followed by Exia boosting up his own attack and using his EX weapon. My area boosting up her own weapon power and using the ESQ. And finally is my Strike Freedom turn. Yep, so guys, we have managed to clear Astray Blue in one turn, and this is how you do it. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask me about the events, just leave it in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. Okay, so yeah, see you guys in the next video. Till next time, bye.